Good day, my fellow rail fanners. Super Concept here, and we're sorry for delayed for 5 to 6 hours because of this torrential rain due to the weather problems, and this situation has been going on 9:49 a.m. coast. And today we're here at Union Pacific row scale layout. So if we're gonna be driving some trains, and we just have some aware that the track switchers are not working. So we got a bunch of trains and some freight work. So we're here at the freight yard, and it's quite a look big and pretty much as well. So if we're gonna be driving around the city and not just all over around the world, so this map is look kind of big, and this is way more awesome as well. So even you have to drive trains all around it, so you have to find out what it takes it is. So we're starting for this one. So if we're going to be sprinting off, so it's not available to sprint out, so you cannot able to sprint around and everywhere. So let's take on a tour, shall we? Anyways, I'm out of the yard, so let's get into ourselves, and we're heading here at the main line. So there was one crossing, it should be closed out. So in front of this was absolutely far, so I cannot able to get sprinting. And there is some little big cars, and what is that? Everything just should be fine now. Their houses, and I really find out there must be the oil factory, and it must not be the field, and fields are everywhere all around the map. So it must be far and more richer as America as well. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be making a fuel and taking a too long for a long time. So there is one train sitting down right here, and there must be nothing a bit, quite a bit, and there must be the open, and I really think there must be the covered hoppers. So there must be the sun rays right here, just like NASCAR Unleashed. There are the houses, and not much as schools. Another railway crossing, and there's two rail fanners and some little bit rail fanners as well. So even though, let's continue out, and we're not going to be find out, so it will be taking for a too long to go around those hills. So anyways, let's get to quite a bit nervous, and let's get here and get ourselves far away from home.
A few minutes later.
We have stopping right there in this yard after we came downhill nearby the hills, and looks like we have come to a turnaround loop. So anyways, I'm turning it back and make it to our spawn. So even I'm going to be resetting my character, or just I'm trying to get back as fast as possible. So anyways, let's turn it back, and I should still follow the road and the tracks as well. So we still have making chances anyway. So even I'm trying to find our ways going back home into the freight yard, or we're going to far place, and I'm at the freight yard as well. So the trains will never going to move, so due to this situation, because of the track switchers aren't working as much as possible, so I'm about to find out. So let's head out, and since she joined the game, or she just absolutely left the game, so she's about to ruin anything by itself. So here we go. So let's take a long ride for this one. So I'm about to not take it seriously, so if I'm not going to get killed myself, and if I'm very far for this moment, so even I going to take itself not so easy much as possible. So I'm not doing take it seriously, so I need to stop talking, and let's continue to get far all the way down here, and the far has making very much really far as the desert of Egypt, and looks like we are still on our way, and in front of ahead there was nothing that I can do. Maybe it will take for a few more minutes, or even just for an hour, and so on. This is not going to be much far as possible that I can do, and there is no one is going to be joining with this game until somebody joins in this game. So I'm pretty swear because I'm not very good at much at this. So even I have the controller right here and the DCC consider. And let's take a find out. So this will be take for a lots of minutes, and even it will be taking for an hour. So I'll be right guy for it.
Many minutes later.
Finally, I can see a coal train. So there must be 3 Union Pacifics. The triple headliner just going to make already ourselves for a coal work, and we're not doing as well for punishment. So we're near at the turnaround loop, and let's going to be driving with these trains until I'm going to be couple all of these, and let's check it out. So I'm using the DCC consider. So I'm going to, after using this, the train number 78801. So it should be reversing at this out. Well, it's not going to be too much. And another train will be this one. And absolutely, this is not going to be much harder. And looks like we're gonna be using the DCC consider. So let's find the address. So the number should be 7801. So if I have to try, so let's type it for once. And looks like we have 1 locomotive, 2 and 3 as well. So the 7801 should be leading, and let's go and couple for turnaround loop. So let's take a kind of selves. Let's get ourselves down into right here on this island. Not on this island, so absolutely we're in the US.
A little moments later.
Looks like we just come to a halt. Just I put my headlights on, and looks like we got ourselves for a problem. So this coal train cannot allow to get through, and because we cannot get past for one time, so we don't think we just going to come right over here for the next crossing. And I just going to be stopping right here, and we just already stopped right here before the crossing, and because I just put myself in danger, so even I'm going to get myself and just going to be passing through. So let's see what happens. It was absolutely stuck right there, so I'm going to get reversed. So there is one big problem that the train cannot allow to get through, and because of that reason, this is so much worse that I really not transitional to try this. And unfortunately, this train cannot allow through because I'm concerned and I must try to do this, and we're not doing just anyway. So I'm just going to give a putting to type to 0. Anyways, so it must be the end of this video. So we cannot able to try around trains. So if I'm going to be ending this video, so I just going to be typing some 0. So I hear some diesel engines screaming around me, so everywhere is lots of diesel. So anyways, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy for this video, so this game link is in description below. So even you have to try it out, and you have to do it right now. So even if you're a not American member, so you're not allowed to play this. So even American members only to try to use for the Union Pacific or the American Freedom Train as well. So even let's go for a simulation. So if you want to get for final thoughts, and nothing that I can do so well, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for watching, and this is Turbo Concept signing off, and I'm just going to give a good review at this game, and I'll talk to you guys all later.